I was sitting here contemplating a concept, and they said, turn on the camera. I'm contemplating competitiveness. It's not something, I've never been competitive. I've been thinking back to, like, when have I ever competed in anything? Really? In 5th grade, we had a buddy bowl competition where we were put in teams of like 5 and given worksheets, and we could spend all day, a few days, like once a week or whatever, looking in, we weren't told where the answers were. We were just given worksheets with random questions, and we could scour the classroom, find the answers, study those answers, and then those were our trivia questions for the buddy bowl. It was a really good idea. It encouraged self-leadership. It encouraged self-teaching. Like, it was brilliant. I loved that. I left that school after that year, unfortunately. Anyway, but even in the buddy bowl competitions, okay, this is going to sound like, it's going to sound arrogant, and I don't mean it that way. I was always, as a matter of fact, it was a mask. I've always been an overachiever. Like, I always made straight A's. I was a teacher's pet. I was, I could read the fastest. I could write the best. I had a high IQ. It was all stupid shit. It's all stupid, meaningless shit. Anyway, in 5th grade, I was kind of hot shit in the buddy bowl. And, like, so much so that when my team would be up, none of the other people on my team even bothered to try to stand up. It was whoever stood up first got to answer the question. Nobody even tried to stand up on my team. And then it got to where nobody on the other team we were playing against even bothered trying to stand up either. They just let me answer all the questions until our round was done. Well, that's no fun. And I didn't see it at the time. I just thought, God, y'all suck. This isn't any fun. But I didn't see it at the time that I was like a know-it-all. Oh, I see it now. I'm very much a know-it-all. And I want everybody to know that I know what I'm talking about. Because I wouldn't be talking about it if I didn't know what I was talking about, right? My son just pointed out a little while ago that I think I know everything. And it's all just in my head. Because he doesn't understand energy. I used to think it was all in my head too. And some of it is, because there's a psychological layer. But everything that's in my head can be explained energetically. And everything that can be explained energetically and psychologically can be explained physically as an experience that I have via my nervous system. It's all interconnected and layers. But yeah, competition. I'm not competitive. In my head, I have no competition. Like, I'm not here to compete against anybody. I'm on my own journey. And even in school, like with other intellectual kids, it was never like, oh, what'd you make? Oh, you got a 98? I got a 99. I wasn't one of those. In fact, I was like, you got a 99? Shit, which one did you miss? How'd you miss that, bruh? Like I was friends with my competition. It wasn't competition. It was just peers. It was just people. Like, I've never been competitive. I like friendly competition. I love me some Harry Potter trivia. I want to play that with everybody. I will win. And I don't even know why I got to thinking about competition and what made me start contemplating competitiveness. I think it must matter for it to be coming up in the field or whatever. Must be something going on in the collective. Something that's not me. That's not my bag. That's not my energy. I'm just anchoring love, y'all. You're welcome. know to most people it's just the wind blowing. But to me, it's being caressed by a lover. Yeah, I guess I'm done. I'm not contemplating competitiveness anymore. I don't get it.